Learning how to take your first swimming breath is the single biggest challenge for new swimmers, and it's the number one reason most adults fail to learn to swim. If every time you lift your head, either nothing happens, water rushes in, or you get zero air, your body freezes and you start to panic. But not after today, because in this video, we're going to break down the 10 biggest mistakes new swimmers make when trying to breathe. And more importantly, I will show you exactly how to fix each one so that you'll leave knowing exactly how to get a new breath the next time you go swimming. Let's begin. Before we start showing the mistakes, let me show you a baseline of what a perfect forward breath looks like. Yes, that example was me, but here are a few swimmers who started just where you are who are now doing a perfect forward breath. And if you want your breathing to look just like theirs, the best place to start is by signing up for our free newsletter, which is packed with learn to swim tips and tricks. Sign up with the link in the bio. Let's begin. Starting with number 10, not exhaling underwater before you breathe. The problem with this is that it leaves no room in your lungs for new air. But the fix is simple. All we have to do is begin exhaling underwater. And you can do this in one of two ways. Number one, a gentle exhale the entire time your face is under the water. Or number two, a quick burst right before you lift your head up. Our students practice both options to find which one is most comfortable for them. I recommend you do the same because although both work great, one may work more great for you. Number 9, exhaling too much before you breathe. The problem with this is that it makes us sink too far in the water, making it incredibly difficult to lift our head to breathe. We're just too low in the water when we try to do that. But to fix this, if you're exhaling the entire time, we have to be more gentle with our exhale underwater. Try humming your favorite song. This will gently exhale bubbles from your nose at a pace that for most swimmers will work great. Or if you're using the burst method, delay the burst one additional second to see if that helps. Number 8, we're trying to lift our head too late in our pull, meaning the timing of our breath is wrong. When we start to lift our head too late in our pull, we have less momentum and we need to use more of our own energy to lift ourselves out of the water. This can make lifting up to get a fresh breath really difficult. But to fix this, we want to begin lifting our head as soon as our hands start to separate in our pull. Notice how much more momentum we have when we begin to lift our head from this position as opposed to this position. And coming in at number 7 is that we're not lifting our head up high enough out of the water. And the problem here is pretty clear. It's that when we try to open our mouth to breathe in air, we're most likely just breathing in a bunch of water, which is no fun. To fix this, you can try two different things. Number 1, you can exert more force with your arms, which creates more power, which then creates more momentum. This will help lift you up more easily out of the water. Number 2, we can lift up from our hips or our torso area instead of just our neck. This should make the process of lifting up higher a little bit more easy. And believe it or not, some of our students, in trying to correct number 7, not lifting up high enough, then end up overcorrecting and making the number 6 mistake, which is lifting our head up too high. When we lift our head up too high, it makes us sink too far in the water after we breathe, meaning we're starting the next pull from super deep. And this is Einstein's law of every action has an equal and opposite reaction, right? Or, hold on. Is that Newton? Let me know in the comments below. But to fix this, do your best to keep your chin just slightly above the surface of the water when you are lifting up to take a breath. Make sure to leave enough room so that you're not choking, but not too much room that you cause yourself to dive bomb underwater. And getting this height perfect will take some practice. So have patience and show kindness to yourself along the way. You will get there. Number 5, taking too many pulls before you breathe. Now, many of our new students like to go as far as possible before lifting their head up for their first breath. The problem here is that this makes us run super low on air super early in our length. This puts a lot of pressure on us to either breathe or we run out of air and we start to panic. To fix this, our students find the most success by breathing every third pull. However, every other pull works great too. The key here is to find the rhythm and balance that works best for you. So practice trying every third pull or every second pull to find which one is right for you. Number 4, taking too few pulls between our breaths. I also see many of our new students wanting to breathe almost every pull down stroke. And unfortunately, all this does is makes us bob up and down in the water, meaning we're not going forward, we're just really going up and down, which creates a lot of waves and not a lot of progress. To fix this, it's the same explanation as before. We want to find an appropriate rhythm that works best for your unique swimming needs. So once again, try breathing every third pull or every second pull to find which one is right for you. Number 3, turning your head to the side to breathe. Now, I'm going to try to hold it together here so that the video doesn't go off the rails, but indulge me for a second, because I think that too many YouTube videos and indeed in-person inexperienced swim coaches believe that forward breathing is wrong, which confuses new swimmers into thinking that they always have to breathe to the side or they're doing something wrong. Because this is what professional swimmers do. And of course, since we're just starting out, we need to do as the professionals do, right? Wrong. Nothing could be further from the truth. Remember this. Make sure you breathe forward in this stroke. And this is only part of a breathing progression. We will not always breathe forward. We will learn freestyle later, which actually starts with a rollover breath before progressing into only a side breath. Number 2, I think, is the most common, and that's when you go to lift up and open your mouth to breathe, nothing actually happens. No air is actually coming in, and you don't breathe at all. Once you learn how to fully relax in the water by doing relaxation breathing exercises, meditation, and our cycle of mastery process, and you couple that with taking enough practice repetitions, you will get air when you try to breathe. And coming in at number 1, I'm talking to my A personality types, my overachievers, or the new swimmers that like to skip the beginning and middle and go straight to the end. And that's trying to breathe before you're ready. To fix this, I want you to start at video number 1 in our Effortless Swimming playlist series for free here on YouTube. This will guide you step by step on how to build your swimming foundation so that when it's time to breathe, you can actually do so. But the foundational work is absolutely essential, so don't skip this step, or your journey will just become longer and more frustrating, resulting in you realizing that you probably should have just followed the process in the first place. And now that we've covered all 10 of our forward breathing mistakes, I want to hear from you. Which one did you struggle with the most? Leave a comment in the comment section below. I will personally reply to everyone who shares. And I will leave you with this. Every student who follows our process will learn how to breathe. If you haven't taken your first swimming breath yet, don't panic. Follow our process, have patience, and most importantly, never give up. If you found this video valuable, I ask you to subscribe to our channel and like the video. And if you know anyone else who needs to learn how to swim, please share it with a friend. You guys, thank you so much for joining me in this video. I can't wait to see you in the next one.